All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Radash, double honors to the apostles, elders, great millstones, citational brothers pushing this word in truth and sincerity and with charity and risking their lives and freedom to do so. This is Brother Young Guy, come from the great millstone, Chicago camp, coming at you with another lesson. No one's edifying. Quick scripture today. We're going to get on each other's nerves, man. And I'll be sitting here lying to you and say that, a brother never got under my skin or done pissed me off or, we bumped heads, I'm ashamed of even saying it, to damn near almost fighting, And that should not get to the point where you face to face with a brother and you just want to hurt each other. I know we men, and sometimes that's just, but there's things to handle that situation. Niggas in the world, let their emotions get to them, and start beating each other up. As men of the Lord, we talk things out. They go to that brother. Sometimes, a majority of the time, brothers don't understand or realize that they offended a brother. Say brothers were raised differently, have different. Remember, we all come from different backgrounds, man. All right, all types of walks of life, man. And here, we have one thing in common, is that we are actually striving for the truth, and striving to serve for the Lord, righteously, unlike the rest of these niggas, man. Hey, if a brother get, on your last nerve or do something that offends you, the brother come and, Salakia, ask you to forgive him, you have to forgive that brother, man. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, no matter what, the offense may be, hey, we all want mercy, some things are, there's levels to this shit. Brothers offend you, try to commit adultery with your wife and shit, he kicked out the fucking camp, but, or even usury, being a tyrant in the camp, he's showing that they're not brothers, man. But the ones the sincere brothers, man, we all want mercy, and Scripture says that he that showeth no mercy shall receive no mercy. Always remember the Scriptures and apply the Scriptures. And I remember one time I was telling a brother, like, man, I don't know what it is. The brother didn't do nothing to offend me to, where I felt like I had to go up to him. I just had a demon towards that brother, man. Just thinking of a shit that, we done talked about and we already squashed it. This thing just brings shit back. I remember the brother saying, shit, pray for that brother. Hey, pray for that brother. Every time you pray, make sure you mention him in your praise. And I did, and the demon fled, man. They call him on like Habashim Yahushai. Sometimes I feel like Lord have you bump heads with brothers, whether it will show a brother not being a sincere brother, or it's just to bring y'all brothers closer, man. I know I done bump heads with brothers and shit. You know, you learn your brother, man. You understand your brother, the likes and don't likes, you know. What offends them, what they deal with, what they don't deal with. You know, all brothers are different, man. Some brothers might deal with some shit, some brothers might not. They might be offended at that. You know? JJ's gonna be a slot, yeah. But hey, man, we ought to forgive our brother, man. You know, and don't let our emotions get to us. You know, everything done decently and in order. You know, the brother offends you, bring it up to him. If he don't see it, you know, move it up the chain, man. As scripture says, man. All right, and ultimately, you know, bring it to the congregation. You know, hey, let the matter be settled. But you don't sit here and sweep shit under the rug, and then now you never diffuse the situation with that brother. You never reconcile with that brother. To now, it's something small that he do that just sets you off. Now you mad as fuck, or you know, it's all because you know, holding a grudge, man. And it's emotional trait, man. You know, let that shit go. Well, I want to bring out this Matthew 18:21. It says, "Then came Peter to him and said, Lord, how oft shall my brother sin against me, and I forgive him? Till 7 times? Yahushua said unto him, I say not unto thee until 7 times, but until 70 times 7. All right? They always, you know, and show mercy, man. Brothers are gonna fall off, man. Brothers are gonna do stupid shit. You know, scripture says, consider, you know, to build them up in meekness. Consider that you could be in his place, roughly paraphrasing. You know? We here to build each other up. You know, now we'll be like, oh, see, I knew you was a fucking nigga. You always was a nigga, man. You acting like a nigga since day one. You always been a nigga. No, man, that's thinking like a nigga, man. You know? So also, you really didn't even forgive their brother. You know, the Lord, a lot of sifting going around, man. These motherfuckers gonna get sifted out, man. And we've seen it, bro. Man, brothers dropping like flies because they had one thing in common. They were all fucking unbrotherly, man. They all had emotion. They were very fucking emotional. Now they have fucking all with every brother in the camp because they don't know how to bring it up to their brother. Like, damn, man, hey, this is what it is. You know, I didn't like the way I felt like you said it like this, or this is how you meant it, or hey man, what the fuck is you doing? Why did you do that? You know, like men. Now I get all emotional, hold grudges, and then fucking motherfuckers fall off, man. You know? Let me read again, Matthew 18:21. Then came Peter to him and said, Lord, how oft shall my brother sin against me, and I forgive him? Till 7 times? Yahushua said unto him, I say not unto thee until 7 times, but until 70 times 7. You know, we all want mercy, man. We have to show mercy. You know, you can't be out here showing nobody mercy and then look unto the Lord, and you don't give no brother mercy. Then you look unto the Lord when you fuck up and asking for mercy. You know. But that's just what it is, man. We are gonna bump heads, man. Some brothers bump heads more than others. You know, some brothers get along and never bump heads. It's just what it is, man. But we have the scriptures to how to deal with these scenarios and these situations. And not let our emotions get to us and then, you know, become bitter, you know, towards our brother. No, man. That shit garbage. That shit weak. So, wait until 70 times 7, man. So, Lord wanted edifying lesson. You know, how many times we forgive our brothers until 70 times 7. You know, have that mercy, man. So, well, next time, Lord wants edifying lesson, I'm going to end it off with that. Say shalom and a Bible ball.